Where can I?
Who can I speak with about?
How does the?
When are the?
What should I do when? Where is the?
Who is going to?
How often can I?
When do we?
What is the?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. I know you've got questions and we've got answers. Stay tuned.
Get to Know Syracuse is up next.
Hi, I'm Isis.
And I'm Tommy. Welcome to Syracuse. Over the next few minutes, we're going to show you some nice places to go to in downtown Syracuse, where to catch a movie, the live local music scene, the theater scene, some fun festivals, and some cool day trips.
We'll give you some tips from the class of 2017 and leave you with a shameless plug for our local SU media. But first, you're at SU. Let's get you squared away with some of the basics. If you haven't done so already, download these apps from the App Store: Syracuse University, SU Guides, Live Safe, and SU Athletics. Mostly everything you need to know about surviving at SU is there. These apps are free and easy to navigate.
And get to know the Live Safe app. You'll be out and about at some point, and it's better to be safe than sorry.
Now let's talk about what to do when you're not studying or going to class. Believe it or not, Syracuse is more than just snow and basketball.
There is a lot to do and see, and lucky for you guys, Uber and Lyft just came into the area, so getting around is a whole lot easier. Let's check it out.
Home to the best barbecue in the Northeast and maybe the country, the Dinosaur Barbecue in downtown Syracuse. There's music 7 nights a week, and most nights the music rocks the Dino.
Just down the street from the Dino in Armory Square is Funkin' Waffles, and like the Dino, they do music pretty much 7 days a week. It's an eclectic mix of styles, and we'd be surprised if you didn't find a group that suited your musical taste. And yes, they serve waffles, all kinds, flavors, sizes, and shapes, and they are good.
Next up is the Westcott Theater. Close to campus, it's a movie theater turned into music venue. The Westcott has hosted concerts from everyone, from Skrillex and Bass Nectar to the Yvette Brothers and Grace Potter.
Grab an Uber or Lyft and head to the Lost Horizon on Erie Boulevard, which is not far from campus. This is a Syracuse landmark that's been around since the 1970s. It has hosted artists like Neil Young, Guns N' Roses, Queen, Kiss, Ramones, Foo Fighters, Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, the Black Crowes, Dio, and that doesn't even scratch the surface.
In the mood for an outdoor music concert? Check out the Lakeview Amphitheater. It's near the New York State Fairgrounds. There are 3 shows left this season: Brantley Gilbert and the Devil Don't Sleep Summer Tour on August 25th, rapper Future with special guests WizKid and Zoe Dallas on August 26th, and the Matchbox 20 Counting Crows concert on September 9th.
And what kind of loyal SU students would we be if we didn't include our own Setner Auditorium in Krause College? Jazz, rock, funk, a cappella, choral, and classical. The School of Music here at SU is one of the best. It's free and right on campus.
So Netflix is great, but sometimes you want that big screen experience, right?
Regal Cinema Theaters are located at our shopping malls in Destiny, USA and Shoppington. Both can be accessed by bus, and you can get discounted movie tickets at Shine Box Office.
The other movie theater is the Movie Tavern in the western suburb of Camillus. If you've never been to a movie tavern, you have to check this out. Comfy chairs and a waitstaff that will bring you food and drinks. Be aware though, this is not a Regal Cinema, so the Shine discount tickets are not accepted there. Frank Langella, Jesse Mueller, and Aaron Sorkin are just some of the artists to come from SU. SU Drama performs 6 times a year at Syracuse Stage, right down the street from campus at the corner of Genesee and Krause.
And Syracuse Stage is home to professional theater too. Equity actors and world-renowned directors from all over the world come to Syracuse for 6 performances a year.
Whether it's Uber, Lyft, or bus, downtown Syracuse is nearby. And with that, lots to do.
Shops and restaurants create the heart of Syracuse nightlife in Armory Square. And don't be afraid to get a little geeked out and visit one of the 3 awesome museums downtown: the Everson Museum of Art, the Onondaga Historical Association, or the Erie Canal Museum. There is a lot of history here in Syracuse and Central New York, and a common regret from outgoing students is they didn't spend enough time learning about the place they called home for 4 years.
Don't regret, get to know Syracuse.
The New York State Fair is one of the oldest and biggest fairs in the country. The first fair was in 1841. Today the fair goes for 13 days through Labor Day. You can get there by bus, and with the price of admission are free concerts at Chevy Court. Check out this lineup.
Pencil in the weekend of September 15th, 16th, and 17th as Festival Weekend. Syracuse has a great Italian heritage, and it's displayed every year at Festa Italiana in downtown Syracuse. And what is a festival without food? You can find lots of it at Festa Italiana that weekend. There is no admission, it's free, with lots of music and, did we mention, great Italian food.
And something closer to campus, the Westcott Street Cultural Fair on Sunday the 17th. The Westcott Street Cultural Fair is an annual celebration of the diversity and uniqueness of the Westcott neighborhood.
Okay, so for these suggestions, we recommend getting a car. We're gonna go in all directions: north, south, east, and west. First up, north.
Head to the Thousand Islands in the St. Lawrence River and step back in time with a visit to Bolt Castle. This magnificent home has an interesting and tragic story. At the turn of the century, George Bolt, the millionaire proprietor of the world-famous Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City, set out to build a full-size Rhineland castle on Hart Island. The structure was to be a display of his love for his wife, Louise. But in January 1904, tragedy struck. Louise had died suddenly. A broken-hearted Bolt could not imagine his dream castle without his beloved, and he never returned to the island. Bolt Castle is about an hour and a half up Route 81, and it is open through October 15th.
Head south and visit a city in the heart of the Finger Lakes wine country. Ithaca, on the south shore of Cayuga Lake. Home to Ithaca College and Cornell University, Ithaca is a classic college town with neat shops and restaurants about an hour away.
The next 2 trips are a little further away, but well worth the drive. Head west on the New York State Thruway to Niagara Falls. The falls straddle both US and Canada. Some people like the Canadian side better because it's a little more tourist friendly, but keep in mind that if you go to the Canadian side, you will need a passport. Also, the Thruway is a toll road.
Finally, even if you're not a baseball fan, heading to Cooperstown is a great way to see the countryside of upstate New York. And Cooperstown is more than the Baseball Hall of Fame. Visit the Fenimore Cooper House with its amazing collection of American folk art, or tour the Farmers Museum, a historical recreation of rural life in upstate New York. Cooperstown is about an hour and 45 minutes away.
And as promised,
A few words of wisdom from the class of 2017.
Hey, fellow Syracuse University students. If I could redo my college experience, I would definitely have advice for freshmen, and it'd be to go to every event possible. Go to Orange After Dark events. It's the best place to meet people. College is about the time where you find your best friends. So definitely do not miss those floor events. Be active in your dorms, be active in your classes. Another advice that I would give is to also become best friends with your professors, because after you leave here, you're gonna want to keep those connections, and they're the ones who are gonna help you find jobs and really teach you how to network in the area that you wanna go into.
If I knew then what I know now, I'd not worry as much about what everyone else has got going on in their minds. People living their own lives, they're not worrying about you as much as you think they're worrying about you. Just do what you want to do. And nobody knows what's going to be best for you better than you. They might think they know, and they might have advice, and you can listen to it. You can ignore it. But have faith. You'll figure it out. You're going to have some amazing days. You're going to have some awful days. It's all part of the process.
My advice to my freshman year self would be a couple of things. Definitely don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone and meet new people. Don't just stick to the people you first meet on your floor, because they might not end up being your best friends. I'd also say don't be afraid to try clubs that are outside what you originally intend, but there are other things I would have loved to try, like the ski team, which I never really thought about until my senior year, which was too late. So definitely I wish I had done that and branched out and tried to find more clubs and activities that didn't just have to do with my major.
Well, that's it. We hope you've gotten to know Syracuse a little bit better than you did before. But now, it's up to you.
Get out there and get to know the place you're going to call home for the next 4 years.
Get to Know Syracuse is a production of the Orange Television Network, your student TV station.
Check out our programming right here on channel 14.1 throughout the year, or online at orangetvnetwork.com, or on our YouTube channel. OTN is all student-produced content, and it's here we say, OTN, watch yourself.